Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Didi Gregorius swings for the record books and sole ownership of the all-time hitting streak record right after this. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Ready now, Luis Severino. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher number 40, Luis Severino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Betts, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
Here's Brett Gardner now entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Line toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he is in there. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what you got on this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. He's set and the pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far back. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Striding into the box, Miguel Sano. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Now the first pitch here from Price. Liner in there for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus David Price. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Sano rounds third and is digging for the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Now in the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. So another run is across to score. It's now a 5-run inning for these guys. But that's nothing new as we take a look at the league leaders in terms of runs scored. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime versus David Price. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Carter backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third. To his right, Sano. On to first, and it's dropped. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So coming to the plate, Luis Severino. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So digging in now, Brett Gardner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts. Still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Unbelievably his 80th of the season as this lead swells to 7-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
The left field, number 99.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Betts looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. So his remarkable season continues as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Tyler Thornburg is going to come out in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the third out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 8 hits and 17 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. To 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. One out, nobody on. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And that's home run number 64 on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting. First baseman.
Stepping in now, Chris Carter. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And that'll be off the green monster in left. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's Brett Gardner now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. Pedroia out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 10-0. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Tyler Thornburg. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Carter moving to his left. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. In now, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Miguel Sano. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Pitch on the way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. And that's home run number 64 on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster. Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 58 on the year as the blowout continues. Keith Hembry answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and grounds it toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Carter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Chris Carter. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Digging in once again, Luis Severino. He'll start off the 5th in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 57 thus far, as this lead got even wider. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Roll, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. Back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
The left field, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the belt, the pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's off the green monster. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. A 1-run is in to score on the play. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Alomar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Liner toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Chris Carter now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Sanchez at second with 2 down. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger. Half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 18-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Alomar has a play. 2 gone.
The batter.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind.